What's up, everybody? Welcome to day 34 of NoFap. The time is 9:22 a.m. or p.m. 9:22 p.m. I'm so used to saying a.m. when it's like 9. But it is. It's been a very good relaxation day. It's been a good rest day. I was tempted to take a nap in the middle of the day, but I didn't, and I'm really glad I didn't. Because that would have messed up my night for sure. Because I just had to get over the initial hump of being tired, and then like now I have energy, but I'm gonna use that energy to go to sleep. But most of the day I was just checking up on my ads. Wasn't doing much work of research and all of that stuff. Just checking how my ads are doing, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the work I did today. Went to church. Church was amazing. Really good message today. I love going to church, man. Like, I want to spend more time with the people there, other than just Friday nights. And I didn't go out on Friday night either, but I was just too tired that day. But I do want to spend more time with them. Another thing is I have about a week, less than a week. I have less than a week to hear back from my callback, because the fitting should be on the 18th. So if I hope I know if I get cast soon, because right now I have a flight going back home for Thanksgiving. That if I get cast in this commercial, I won't be able to go home for Thanksgiving, which isn't a bad thing. It'll be work. It'll be a good amount of money too. I'll probably reinvest that into my business. And yeah, it's been, I don't know. I'm kind of biting my nails for this one. Not literally, but I'm kind of I've been kind of anticipating it. I just want to know if they never really send you rejection. They only contact you if you get cast. So, what I should be doing is assuming I didn't get it and moving on with my life. Because if I dwell on this, then I'm going to be more sad that I didn't get it, which is unhealthy. As an actor, you start to realize that your job isn't to be on camera or to be to be on stage. Your job is mostly to audition, and just to know that you did your job, you can move on from it, then, that needs to be enough. That needs to be enough. You can get down about not being cast, but you can't give up on it, And so that's how I function as an actor. And I've prepared for it too. But if you're gonna function as an actor, you gotta be able to accept rejection. And move on from it, because it's not the end of the world. And I think that's the same with approaching people as well, and being more communicative with just total strangers, is just accept the rejection. I think the problem I'm running into at the gym is just knowing that I'll have to see them again if I do get rejected. But I don't think that should stop me. I don't know. I need to have more of a frame of mind where rejection isn't a bad thing, because I can take not getting cast in something, but I never see those people again. So, it shouldn't be a big deal, even if I do get rejected, to constantly see the people again. I don't think it should matter, because even if they reject you, if you take it on the chin correctly, then, it doesn't have to be weird. Doesn't have to be a weird thing. So yeah, that, and rejection always comes with a good story, I think, because getting rejected by somebody, I think, is a good story. I personally believe it leaves behind really good stories of getting rejected. That's personal. So if I want to be a person that can build up good stories, I need to be the kind of person that takes risks. So yeah, I'm gonna be kind of trying more of that, but right now I just need to recognize the pattern of behavior of just not approaching people. On the days that I don't approach people at the gym or in life in general, I need to recognize that pattern and just be like, go for it. What's the worst that can happen? So, yeah. Beyond everything I did today, going to church always helps with NoFap. As for NoFap for today, like going to the gym not the gym, going to church. Going to church always helps with NoFap. Like it always does. Like I just spending time with God in general. Spending time with God is just a great way to not be into that kind of stuff, So I encourage everybody out there, especially, I say this because I'm a Christian. I mean, I don't want to, I'm not saying like, well, no, you know what? I am saying that. I am saying like, this is the way to go. Like going to church, going to being a Christian, like that's the way to go. It's just the truth. It's the truth. And the more time you spend with God, the more, the easier it is to fight off the urges and temptations. So spend some more time with God. That's my advice for today. Other than that, let's get to the comments and questions. Mike, your physique definitely appears to be improving. Thanks, man. I haven't done a photo update in a long time because usually it's Gray that asks for the updates. I haven't seen him in a while. I do miss him. I haven't seen Gray or JD. I'm sure they're watching, but their lives probably just got busy. But either way, I wish them well. I hope their NoFap journeys are going well. But Gray would always tell me to do like the update pics. I haven't done one in a while, but I might do one. But yeah, I'm starting to notice my physique is getting better too. So I'm gonna keep. It's also because I'm just eating more. Because I'm just eating a lot. So it's kind of, I don't know. I'm not cutting right now because I was cutting when I first started working out. I was on carnivore and I wasn't eating like the calories that I was supposed to be eating, so I was cutting. And I look cut, but I was like, I want to add some more bulk. So I'm doing what people do in the winter, which is a winter bulk. It's also the next weekend's Thanksgiving, and if I get the job, I'm not gonna be able to do that. But if I don't get the job, then I get to go home, and I'm probably going to eat everything. So it makes sense that people bulk in the winter, and it's also you get to cover up with a hoodie, so you don't get to see people around the gym don't get to see your flab. But that's hardly matters. But yeah, I'm seeing some results with the bulk, and it's making me happy. So I'm gonna keep going with this bulk, keep eating at an excess, not too much of an excess, and I'm gonna try and stay low on the carbs, but stay low on the carbs, stay low on the sugar, but eat at an excess. I'm not completely cutting out carbs. It sucks sometimes. Carbs they just make me so tired, but I do want to get bigger. I want to get bigger. I want to get bigger, and I want to have more calories. And that's why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. But now that you mention it, I can see the difference between stage and camera acting, which I hadn't realized before. Interesting. It is, man. I used to do because I come from a stage background, so I would be before doing any camera stuff. I was taking I'm glad I took this acting for camera class at my college. I'm really glad I took it because the teacher told me, he's like, okay, you do not need to do anything except just feel what the character is feeling and then just go for it. You don't need to show me how you're feeling. Just feel what you're feeling and then go through the movements of what that is like. Say your line feeling that. Don't show me the feeling, just feel it. And when I got that note, it changed my entire perspective on camera acting, because I was like, oh, I don't want to do camera acting. I'm more of a stage actor. Stage acting is my thing. It's my passion. It doesn't pay as much, but it is something that I want to get good at. It's my major. So I want to do just stage acting. That's it. That's all I want to do. And then I was open to my eyes about how nuanced and subtle and amazing camera acting can be. And I was like, I want to do it all now. I want to do stage acting and camera acting. Like, it's fun. It's extremely fun, but it's also extremely nuanced. You need to have like a very, very subtle kind of skill to be able to do acting on camera. And I think that's why a lot of people, when they first go into acting, if people are going into acting with the mentality of, oh, I just have to show people how I'm feeling, they're great for stage. They're not great for camera. That's why a lot of people don't make it on camera, because they're just showing too much. You don't need to show a lot when the camera's right up into your face. You don't need to show me your emotions. You can just we can just feel your emotions, you know? It's a very subtle difference that comes with actually feeling that emotion. So yeah, it fascinated me, and so that's why I love camera acting now, because of that. So yeah, it's very interesting topics to talk about. My career, my expertise of acting, it's very interesting, and the more I'm doing it, the more I'm learning about it. So yeah, thanks for the comment, Mike. Appreciate that. But other than that, I'm gonna put this video together, and then I'm going to head to bed. I will tell you guys about my dilemma right now. So my friends are hitting me up, my old friend group that I haven't seen in a while. I haven't really talked to them in a while either, but they're hitting me up, and they want me to play video games with them, and I want to. Like, I really want to, because I do miss them. But at the same time, I'm in an area in my life right now where I don't want to waste too much time. I mean, if it was tonight, yeah, I would have loved to, but I don't want to go back to the old habits. I don't want to go back to the old way of life. And when I think about my future, when I think about how I want my life to be, I don't see me playing a whole lot of video games. I don't see me wasting a whole lot of time. I don't see me being alone. I don't see me... I don't know. When I think about my future, I don't see it. I don't see video games too much. I see it once in a while, maybe, but not in a long-term capacity do I want to be playing video games for the rest of my life. I just don't see that in my life anymore. I want to work. I want to provide for a family. I want to excel in my career. I want to be able to form a brotherhood and keep that brotherhood of Christian men who want to provide for their families, and a community of people that I can, give back to. So I just don't see video games being a huge part of that. It is still a little bit a part of that, because it's nostalgic. It's how I grew up. It's all sorts of things, but it's not something I see for myself in the future as something that I would spend a lot of time in anymore. So yeah, that's kind of the dilemma I'm in. I don't want to go back to my old habits, but at the same time, I do miss my old friends. But like I said before, sometimes you have to leave some old friends behind who are no longer I won't say that they're not good for me. I'm just going to say that I'm not in the same place as they are anymore. So I love them dearly. I want to catch up with them more than I really do. They've supported me through a lot. And yeah, but where I am now doesn't feel like the same place, and I don't want to end up back in the same place as where I was. So yeah, it's a hard thing to do, but sometimes you gotta do it. Growing isn't easy, changing isn't easy, but if you know what I knew, you'd understand that the pain is necessary. So look at your friend groups very wisely. See if they're pushing you to become better, and if they're on the same path as you are. Because if they're not, you might have to walk a different path, and you might have to leave them behind. And it's not easy, but it is necessary if you want to grow. So, that being said, that's it for today. If you have any comments or questions you want to ask me, leave them down below. I love interacting with you guys. Not just Mike. I like interacting with Mike, but I also like interacting with you guys too if you're watching this. So leave a question or a comment, and yeah, stay strong, stay focused. I'm with you guys. I know you guys with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.